We're back to DOS prompt again.
Great. Method 1. I am going to power cycle.
Maybe.
Let's chat back up. All right.
You know what? I'm not gonna.
Put one screw in it so it doesn't walk out.
Okay. Now it's fully drive confirmed working. It did detect one of those DVD drives, but it once after detected, it just didn't spin the disk. Which this one, after it detected, instantly spun the disk. If I can even hit the whoops. Although it's a 52x speed, so it's gonna get whizzy. It's gonna whiz, you know. Are we up for notes?
We are. What do you want me to be on that?
Yeah, since he doesn't have a label yet.
30. I need to do this from.
We might actually have to do it after the installation. Right?
What? Yeah, this and stuff?
Yeah.
No, this is the first step.
Okay.
The computer on, when the computer boots, do the following. It doesn't tell me. This destroys the boot record, is what we're doing.
Yeah, you're rewriting the master boot, which is the thing is, without ever having Windows Win98 on that, it shouldn't even have a master boot.
Yeah. Right, I have to format the C from the other one, anyways. Okay. Cool, isn't it? The top.
I do like it.
I love it. It gives me so much more room.
It does. Oh my gosh, this PC is fucking gross.
Yes, that one is gross.
All right, head to the blowout station. Shall return.
Oh no.
Actually, almost seems like the cleanest of the cases after I blew it out, though. The penalty is like pristine in here.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't like roach shit or something.
No, it just looked like it was like. Honestly, it looked like tobacco. It looked like a bunch of tobacco leaves. Weird.
Put that in your case of smoking.
Yeah.
You see I grabbed one of these? Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet.
I know. Once we I had the thought like, oh, I need to grab I bought a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, graded like disc case off a guy, and he didn't really tell me what was inside. He was like, it's full. Every sleeve is full of video games. So I bought
It all fucked up.
most of them were fucked up. Yeah. Unfortunately, one of the discs was actually like had a crack, like it snapped, but you couldn't tell when it was put together, and that was Breath of Fire 3, which is like $100+ disc. So I was flipping through it, and I was like, oh my god, Breath of Fire 3, and I pull it out, and immediately the disc like twists, and I'm like, oh, of course. The sexiest disc in the whole collection.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's such a clean break, though, that I wouldn't be completely baffled if it ripped. It didn't like affect, like when you don't twist it apart, you can barely see the seam, and none of like the.
Oh, it would have shattered.
That's true.
If that got spinning real good. All right, what are we naming this label? This is Station 3.
It's fair to say. Since before here, 2, and then one's your.
We're just gonna name this one
All
Station
the building
3.
system. Okay.
All right. So here it wants us to reboot, and boot with disk. Will this automatically catch the CD-ROM? Is that what it did last time?
Yeah, I had it set up too.
Right.
And with that, specifically with that CD-ROM, it's just like really quickly engaged in everything.
Good.
Really where it stands right now, that's our very dependable CD.
Good.
We only technically need one.
Boot from CD-ROM. What's that? Oh,
One of these screws in here, it's really awkward.
start computer with CD-ROM support.
Right into 98.
No, I need to copy the cap file.
Oh, perfect.
Oh man, I ate one taco too many, and I'm super bloated.
Yeah, after that second one, I was like, I think I'm gonna take a little break.
I don't think it would have been if I just ate one. I probably still would be bloated.
Legit good tacos though. Yeah. The last time I had an actual fried shell.
Make directory tabs. Okay. All right, we have cabs on the C drive. Go to D. C to Win98 here. Copy. Start star. C cabs. Except we're gonna use the other slash.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
There we go. So we're copying the cab files in, so we won't ever need the 98 disk again.
Actually, these are these new, but it's actually unused rage cards.
Yeah.
I'd say all the capacitors are still marked from the factory.
There were some that were a little bulgier than others, like this one. Maybe we'll take a different one for this one and leave this one out and back up. But I pulled a bunch of stock here. Maybe it's not bulgy. Yeah, I'll just say. An issue, we'll deal with that later.
It can be thick. Thick's okay as long as it's 2 C's.
Welcome back, Mr. V.
Mr. D.
This is live, yeah. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. Live, it's working.
I just didn't know how long we were going to be eating, so I.
He's so tight. Nope, that's not. Trying to trick me.
This will not have them all in there. This will not have them.
It came with one missing. Yeah, one of the slots had nothing in it. But it's okay because we would have to take one out anyhow. In fact, we'll still have to take another one out.
Yeah, we'll have to take two out.
We
That
like
card's fine.
audio. Audio is good.
Live from the retro prison. Yeah, slave labor here. Audio, and then one in the middle. We're gonna take.
I mean, if there's a prison to be in, it'd be a retro prison.
Yeah, there's more boring prisons out there. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is one of those prisons where you would like as a joke that they didn't realize they were in prison, you know? It's like if you were to call this a prison, put me in here to land, lock the door behind me, it wouldn't be until like midnight that night that we'd find out we were in prison. We'd be like, oh man, I need to go use the restroom. Oh, I think we're in prison. Looks like our copy file is complete.
Good.
Twitch notification might be weird going live right so quickly after the last one. It probably It's like 90 minutes or something for it to let you do a second notification. I think that's just for people whose internet tweaks out for a few. So just sending out 12, like it does in the Discords. The Discord shout out bot loves it when someone goes online offline.
You know, I just took all of the shout outs. This is what Mr. B's talking about. I just took all of the shout outs off of mine. I put a little thing in my like who's live thing, which I had like a list of people that got shouted out every time they went live.
Yeah.
And like I was like, does anybody use this? Week goes by, nobody responded to that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, it's gone. Because I was paying money for more than one. Nobody was using it.
I'm using the free one, but only up to 25, which we're at like 22 in the retro land.
Yeah, mine was up in like 40s, 50s.
Okie dokies. It's for that to hang out.
Get a network card in here. Network up here. Hopefully these are the network cards that make sense. Yeah. I'll be back.
It just locked. It has a home. All right, let's see this here Pentium 2 processor.
I didn't clean the contacts on that card I stuck in. Did you clean the graphics card?
Yeah, I sure did.
Let's clean the contacts on them.
Okay, so this is different. Like shape of this. Doesn't want to let it plug in. Could be.
See if the other one.
Doesn't say that could be okay.
See if the other board has a matching thing for it then.
Yeah, I think it will.
We'll just look at it before you take it.
Well, no, it's the same actually. So we'll have the problem on both of them.
No, the other. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Well, there's two ways we can make this work. Either breaking these little pins off, these little pieces of plastic. Could, nope, it won't reach to that one. See, we can run it off that other plug. That is a 3-pin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's your. And wake up?
Oh yeah, we're not using that.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, here it is.
You got it up there?
Yep, it has got
Oh,
the right connectors.
oh, thank God. Well, that's why, man.
Yep,
That's
that's why
why.
they put those connectors
Alright.
on there.
Okay. Is there an echo? No, it does not look like an echo. Okay, we're good.
Okay, everything's fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Good there. Those are extras. RAM.
On the for real though, air conditioning rules.
Air conditioning does rule.
This mini split in here is fucking insane. I love it.
Boom, 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 boom. Good. RAM. 10-pin. One set of IDE cables.
I think you're lying.
I know, right?
Oh, you full of it?
I'm pretty sure I saw you eating.
Three.
Alright. That, oh, interesting. You said we were missing a screw, or
It just didn't come with one. I pulled one out for it.
this
though.
one's good though?
Yep.
Wish I could put these network cards at the bottom, put the sound card higher up.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, actually,
Yeah.
when you think about it.
There's nothing I mess with more than video and audio. You know, the back of these.
Right?
Man, this thing had an FX 6200. Wow.
Yeah, it was a beast.
Damn, dude. Sweet graphics, man.
Hey.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yep, exactly. That SATA's got to go.
Hey, Puzzles, welcome in.
Yo, Puzzles.
Yep, enjoy my heads. Where are you? We are full of tacos and success right now.
It's true. Popcorn.
Taco days are great days. They are. I'm so bloated right now. It's killing me. Killing me inside. Dude, the other one I loosened up for you.
You really did. It's one of those things, but I don't want to break any of the tabs. So it's
No, yeah. What's super important on this, actually, I have a couple PCs that have fucked up front panels, and it's just like
Yeah.
nothing worse than that thing always falling off. I hate that these all have like perfect fucking DVD ROMs for the panel and everything.
yeah. Freedom.
All right.
Need this button down.
Well, hang on. Is it the bottom? DVD bottom?
That's what we did on the last one.
Now we're gonna pull this guy out. And this one we can just
Yeah,
check.
that one can chill.
All right. I'll come over to that
The
part.
fanciness is cool. Yeah.
All right.
Trade these. I'll get working on figuring out what our next power supply is going to be.
Great. Great. I feel like this camera got flipped around on us.
Okay. 10 pin? 10 pin. Floppy? Floppy. Alright. You're our winner chicken dinner.
The camera's all awkward angles, unfortunately. So what I'm putting in now is the flash card reader that the operating system's getting installed to. Actually, before we do that, let's meander back over to this one and get the operating system going on it. Because I think if it copied cabs, then it's ready. Copy cabs, it's ready. Let's see here. We won't even need the. Oh, we will kind of. Okay, reboot without the disk.
You You like copying the install files over or something?
Yeah, we should just be able to install.
I can say that I've never done it that way.
Yeah, we should just be able to do this without the disk in.
That'd be handy because then I can just move that DVD-ROM right over to this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to keep doing that. It would appear that that's our only functioning CD-ROM.
Well, we got more.
I think,
I have a readily available code for that
There is
one.
2 more still, but the other ones I think all probably worked, but they're just DVD-ROMs. I think that was an issue. Like I said, 2 of them didn't even detect, because we set it to auto, and it was like auto detect none, but the other ones that auto detected and showed it's like.
I hate that it shows up boot from CD-ROM as a failure.
Oh, that's just because it says the first boot.
Okay, so we need to. It needs to boot from the CD-ROM.
So just hit Alt Control Delete it.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. We're on the same page. The other thing I'll try to keep an eye out for is some I/O screens that'll actually work.
I/O screens.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like 2 USB.
What are they even
PS2.
good for? They don't hold anything in place.
No,
They
no,
just
it's just like keeps
rodent
dust and
sound,
shit
or-
out. Yeah, pulling
Yeah.
dust through there and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's more aesthetic than function. Now, can this reach?
No, wait a minute. This won't boot from the CD now.
That means.
What, that it won't?
Yeah.
I don't either. Really don't like it.
I don't even know that was a thing.
All I did was take it out and put it back. Hello? What the fuck?
Okay, detected the CD-ROM.
Okay.
Up.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. You saw it though. It was nerve making.
That could have been the master boot record being weird.
The one that we cleared.
The one that we cleared. Mm-hmm.
Our computer with CD-ROM support is probably fine. I am going to do the install from the CAS files.
So that was Nate that made these 3D printed trays?
Yeah.
Dude, shoutouts are cool.
Yeah. It is. It is Bandarian. This is the first one. There's going to be 4 in here. And we're making at least 3 today.
Yep, number 2 is actually basically put together.
Oops. Calves. And we should just be able to run the Windows 98 setup from here.
We got the first one done, which was kind of the hurdle, in my opinion at least.
Mostly the same configuration. They're all going to have Rage 128 Pros. They're all going to have, the 3 of them are going to have Pentium 2s. And they're all going to have Sound Blaster AWE 64s.
Yeah.
One might have an AWE value, I'm not sure. Because I'm upgrading my main DOS machine, which is the AMD K6 to a Voodoo that will run alongside the Rage. And AWE 64 Gold. Good news, everybody. The mouse works, which we haven't tried yet. But yeah, they're all going to be very similar to equal footing, so that when we're doing multiplayer, there isn't really an edge where somebody's like running 120 FPS or whatever.
Yep, we gotta find other ways to have an edge.
Yeah, like skill or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I'll do is run over to Toasty's machine and Alt F4.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Love it.
Hopefully Toasty's not in the chat that just gave away my technique. Dude!
That's fucking ridiculous. What?
I need like...
Nice! Yes, that's it! That's it! That's it! Hey, I think we got a safety pin we can throw in there, yeah. Oh, that's so...
I need that clip that we lost.
Here, yeah, you're gonna need it for a bunch anyways. There you go. We got You want me to help?
Dude, I feel like I'm the freaking Karate Kid of
Dude.
building PCs now.
Dude. He's the master.
Ha! The power of IDE is with me. Ooh, and a nice long one. See, I needed the luck.
Yeah, man. This is really hung here, isn't it? I'm gonna walk away from it.
Yeah, just don't look at it.
Yeah.
No direct eye contact.
Yeah, it's making me feel awkward there, hung at 100%.
Okay, which one's primary? Oh, now see, they switched it on me. Now the primary's in the second position. They know what they're doing here, messing with
Oh wait, did you throw this in? You must have.
I did, yeah.
Okay. I wandered off, yeah. Well, oh, we're back up. We're back up.
Okay, this one is too short too. Maybe I will need this one I turned into a damn bandana. Oh, you know which one I need is I need the one that's in that PC still. Well, I'll use that for the third. That'll be PC 3.
Hang on, I might have some more.
I just need one that's not too long. This one's quite ridiculous. Ridiculous! Although this one was too short. There's another ultra ridiculous. That's floppy. That's short.
I think the ones that were in here I actually moved over
I
to that
think
pile.
we're good, generally speaking.
I
mean, we got these ultra long ones that are more than long enough.
Yeah.
If anything, they're just too long, but we'll wind it up
We
somewhere.
can zip time. What's this one here?
That's another ultra long one, but
Okay.
that one actually looks cleaner. Oh, it's not wildly long either.
There was
Winter
one somewhere that had a different connector on it.
chicken dinner. I'm sure you gotta have one weird one. Keep the body guessing.
We're just gonna do typical. Computer name station 3, work group, quad LAN. Nice.
Yes!
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Get ourselves a nice work group.
It's glorious.
Do we need a stall disk? Start this? We really don't.
No, gosh.
Yeah.
I never made one of those in my life, so I expect to be starting now.
Yeah.
Make my first boot disc in 2023 for an
Cancel. There we
88
go.
machine. That's the kind of stuff that'll get you judged.
Why not hold the NTS server and have them all use the domain? Why not get a hold of an NT server and have them all use the domain? Maybe.
That could be fun.
Well, I've got some
It's sort of a
little bit
more
of
work
server
kind of
hardware,
way.
but we are going as like simple as possible for now.
Simple and like true to what you would have done back then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, should we try another CD-ROM? Why not, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a DVD-ROM. That's not a good sign.
That pile on the ground right under you, I just put those.
Oh, these are okay, yeah. Semi-bad doesn't sound terrible.
Well, it worked, but I think it was causing a computer to shut down and restart.
Here we go. Not DVD. Disc rewritable. Made by our boys at Light. Oh, Light On.
Light on I like.
Yeah, Light On's good.
Light on I like.
Not worried about that.
All right, this thing's gonna take a while. It's more for kicks and fun. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Oh. Alex, you're getting ahead of yourself. Oh, no, I'm not. Just hooked up a cable autopilot mode. I didn't even know that I did it. Can I take all these are getting floppies just for posterity?
They're all getting floppies because we're gonna need them to install games.
Oh my gosh. That's a sentence I haven't heard in a couple.
I have floppy disk games sitting around. Yeah. Was this the one with the nicer front panel?
It was pretty nice. It was the AMD one that you weren't like super happy on. It wasn't the best one.
This one. That one's
the sexiest one.
That one's gonna get the big one. What did I do with the other?
Look at this 10-pin placement. Props to this company. They're like, hey, maybe you should put it up where the power supply is at, 'cause that's like where it plugs in.
So this one's a Sony. We're gonna open this up and
Get the gift card out of it.
we're gonna open this up and clean it out.
Yeah, for any of you guys that missed it, we found we found this, in fact. We found this gift card inside of the first floppy drive. Thankfully, Havok shook it. He's like, "Do you hear something rattling?"
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's
It's
actually.
got that sound debate.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go blow it out anyway. It's actually really clean. It's a good
Flow good. All right, let's get a floppy drive in here. Okay, don't tell that I just broke that. We broke every single one so far. So tell on me. Tattle, I don't care.
I like my little console. Nice one.
Yeah.
But it's tiny.
Yeah. Is that our floppy drive for this bad boy?
Yep. Son of a bitch. Identifying screw size and threads and stuff is a skill I lost when I stopped being a mechanic.
Oh, yeah. I
I
actually
used to be really good at it.
more of an eye for it because my last job was like really tight on all of that. Like all screws were so tiny and so close to each other. I sort of redeveloped an eye for it.
The floppy disk's gonna go up one here.
There was much less M4s in here than there is. Two?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just trying to find some.
You think you even have a fully licensed MT workstation laying around? I've got this Dell something or other that I was going to use for something. Like it's a pretty beastly Windows XP era workstation of some kind. Okay.
We can snap this front panel onto it if you want to.
Yeah, I think let's do that. Ooh,
Yeah, it's not secured yet for that reason.
yeah, pushed it back.
Here it is. Wait. It's toy.
Alright.
Get this disc in here. Good. I screwed that power supply down. I guess I got hopeful on that one. Speaking of which, I actually screwed that other power supply down still.
You got more screws for this kid?
Yeah, there's some right here.
I'll take another one on my side. I'll let you get that set. Something didn't seat right on this. Oh, it twisted up when I tightened it. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Whoa.
Tacos.
Yeah. Feeling it.
All right, and I guess for this DVD-ROM, CD-ROM, we'll just leave it for now. Just in case. Up or down? Up. Let's see the crap. Oh, you have to get it. Oh, wouldn't be so tight if I came under though.
I want sense. But jeez.
Yeah. This is totally building some 98 here.
Right? Yeah. Most of the music that I use on my channel is all pulled from 95 to 2000 video games. Oh man. My spark's never going.
Yeah. Orange. All right, I think this PC's together, guys. Okay, we can't use the HD audio. Whoa. When this power supply got removed, it like someone ripped
Oh god damn.
passwords out of the last motherboard.
That's
Not our problem, at least.
rough. Okay, I think we're ready for a restart on this guy.
Nice. Setup is now ready to restart.
I think we're ready for a fucking restart here. This will be good.
Bastards.
Lewis, welcome in. I tried so hard. Luis Davidum. Okay. I'm done making a fool of myself here.
Louis David M, maybe?
Oh. Oh. Streamer has brain poofed.
Brain poofed. Alright, what motherboard is this? P6B40. P6B40.
Yo, hey, moment of truth. See?
I see it. Yeah, I
You
saw
see
it.
it?
You see
Corner of
it?
my eye.
Do you see? I see it.
What did I say this was? P6B40. You know, the P6B40. B40 A4X.
There she is.
Nice resource, that.
That it is.
Hey, would you mind changing scenes for me? Just hit the button over there for chatting on the screen. Screen. Touch screen.
Oh,
Just hit chatting. It's like in the middle. I'm about to put in my super secret legit code.
Well, they don't show the wiring.
It'll be in the manual somewhere.
That's all they had. The
Oh.
it was like a single page.
Maybe a Google search.
The tech RAM.
It's worth a shot. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, 1 you can be usefully. Just all ones. No shit, really. Well, I've got a legit key to put up there. Alright, you can flip back over to the quad LAN one. Second from the left. First one's down. Yeah. That's it.
Quad LAN.
That touchscreen's nice. Have you ever used it before?
No, that's the first time I got
Yeah,
down.
isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
it's quite nice. Here we are.
Built a whole streaming empire around that touchscreen.
Right.
Like, oh, I can do this. I can do anything.
What are you doing to me here?
Is that it?
Yep.
That's it. Wait, is that the right one? The right motherboard?
Yeah.
Nice.
4 slots. Yeah. You. E6B40A4X.
That sounds like a good YouTube video there, Pi.
except for that's labeled Okay, so it's spun. Oh yes, it sure is.
Why, of all the things in that taco, did I just burp up fucking lettuce?
Green switch must be power? Never heard it called green switch before, but I don't see a power. I see a reset, speaker, LED, keyboard lock, and green switch. Oh no. Yo, green switch.
I don't know what SMI is.
Yeah, it's gotta be it, right? I mean, it's next to the reset.
I don't know. Doesn't it say down here?
It even says LED green switch on it. That doesn't?
Hold on. So much info? Maybe. I don't.
I mean, they're all
Hold
two
on,
wires.
hold on.
At the very least.
Keyboard lock lead. Pins 2 and
Right.
6 connect to the power LED. And I don't know. What were they on the other one? Did we get rid of that one?
I did. I initially backed up a bit. It's got the resets labeled, so at least we can tell which direction it is. But the fact that it doesn't have a power switch means the green switch has got to be power.
Am I light over there something? Thanks. Where is this pin header?
Right up here above the IDEs.
Oh.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That's it on this board, yeah. Which it's got the reset labels, so at least we know what the direction of it is.
ID LED is elsewhere. Interesting.
Yes, right?
Um,
And it's like turbo LED.
yeah, for a turbo switch, slow it down. Helped older software
Oh, the
games.
turbo. I
Yeah,
forgot about
turbo
that.
one. Yeah, yeah. You'd think it made it go faster, but it doesn't. It
Yeah.
actually slows it down. It's like does the opposite. Pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
For like games that run at your clock speed, and just games that like run super fast on modern systems.
I don't know.
I think that's what it's for. I think I've heard about this before.
Maybe we send a picture to Nate. Send a picture to Nate. And we're sure this is the right board, right?
Yes, yeah. Especially because this is labeled on the board green
Well,
switch.
why don't we Google green switch SMI?
Sure. Power switch.
Power switch.
Oh, he seems confused.
System management interrupt connection. This allows the system to be placed in green mode in which the system's activity is instantly decreased to save power.
Okay.
That is not the power
Well, how is
switch.
none of these are powered then? Or at least none of them are labeled power. IDE LED? What?
I know. Well, that's for showing hard drive.
Well, I've seen hard drive LED before, but for to show the whole IDE bus, it'd be showing if you were like kind of master and slave, it'd show both simultaneously. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Kanikos, welcome in. And we're sure this is the right motherboard?
Yeah, the up at the very top, the like the web address or whatever, it's
Yeah.
got the name in it. It's that P6B40A4X. P6B40A4X. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll send it to Nate.
Well, theoretically, that's all this machine's waiting on. In fact, literally is all this machine's waiting on. I guess I'll start on number 3. Set this aside until we can get it wired. It's funny that they label half of the pins. And then the other side, they're like, figure it out yourself.
Let me grab a picture of that real quick
Okay.
before you run off with it. Thanks. This guy here.
Yep. I don't think you can ruin anything by wiring it up wrong too long.
I think you can't. Well,
I've never actually looked them up myself. I just put the wires in, and if it doesn't boot, I change them around. But, I was a weird kid. And again, like I said, when I mess with my own hardware, I'm a little more cocky than with someone else's.
yeah.
I'm like, just put some duct tape on
Let's
it.
get this guy going here.
I think that's the time.
These are all DVDs. This one did not work.
All 3 of these didn't work, but I think just because they're DVD,
Set them over there. So.
only one of them didn't actually detect. The other 2 detected, but then they wouldn't do anything. I guess we're gonna have to blow this guy out.
Yeah.
January 1st, 1999. No.
Don't send it to Y2K, man. Don't do it.
Is it July 1st today?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't send it to Y2K.
July 1st, 23. Is it 119? Right?
There's the clock right above you.
219.
Clock right above you.
That there is. In military times, too. 219.
Big giant clock.
GMT -8. That's us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. V, it's probably because I've been live like 3 times now.
Yeah.
would be my guess. Please be. I know. Damn it. found a good place to stash these panels. Not trying to.
Yeah, I know. I've been like kind of piling it over there.
Are you fucking me?
What's up?
This is not welded in.
No, looks up.
Oh,
That's what confused
they're
me.
not welded.
Oh.
Oh
There it
gosh.
goes.
Okay. Woo. I thought, well, not welded. I said riveted. With what I. It looked like it was riveted.
Oh, yeah, that could be. There was hole right there. All right, she's back to installing herself. 10 minutes left.
I still get goosebumps when I install Windows 98. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like, I remember the first time. This is the first operating system I ever installed on my own when I was a youngster. I got this computer, and a best friend's dad gave me a copy of Windows 98 and burned me a copy of Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Nice.
And that was like, I was so fucking giddy the whole time I was installing it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And I could not wait. And then I got the media player going, and I ripped some of my CDs. I was listening to like Cold and
Yeah.
fucking Linkin Park. Just I was a happy camper.
My first 98 machine was in preparation for playing some Warcraft, like Warcraft 1 Warcraft. Which was even an old game, sort of an old game at that time. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to play it.
When
bad.
did Warcraft come out? I thought that came out during the XP era.
The original Warcraft was a DOS game.
Oh, Warcraft.
Yeah.
Sorry, I heard World of Warcraft.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The original Warcraft was DOS game. Yeah.
But I did. It was already somewhat.
You want to grab the E-Monster real quick?
Yeah.
So, Kinnikos, you paying attention here? When all fails,
The Emon stop.
my E-Monster 500A, and yes, I'm not joking, it actually says E-Monster, not E-Machine, is never obsolete. It is still getting used, and when there's a game that doesn't run right on any of the other PCs I have, this is the one that does it. We've based all of the Quad-LAN machines mostly around the specs of this one. So I will allow them to say that this is never obsolete. It's still getting used.
It's still getting
It's
used.
still kicking ass.
They knew what they were talking about.
Yeah. This one's a Pentium 3 and we're building Pentium 2s. That's the concession. But like the graphics card in this, that ATI Rage, like based.
Nice.
E-Machines had it right, man. I believe that. And that machine was given to me for free. I bought a different machine. I bought a different machine that I ended up fucking throwing away. At an estate sale, and they were like, "You like computers? Will you please take this one?" It was the last day of the estate sale. They handed me that Hansel monitor and that E-Machine and the keyboard and mouse for it, and it was probably the best decision I ever had, because the Dell monitor and the Dell computer, threw both of those away.
Yeah.
The monitor had problems, and the Dell just didn't run right. But yeah, this old thing that was in a dude's garage was. Like this one needs to get fanned up too. This one, you want to go? All right. Man, if anybody needs SATA drives,
Yeah.
we're gonna get this guy out too. Did we take this out of the other computer?
I popped it out in order to.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing? No, I didn't actually.
Yeah. We don't.
It's just chilled right there if you want.
I'm sad that we can't use front panel for anything.
Yeah.
All of these are gonna have USB extensions onto the desk, which is a bummer.
Okie dokes. Off to the fan.
Alright, yeah, so we don't. This is some kind of venting system. We don't need it. Oh! First boot into Windows 98, hang on. Getting his first boot into Windows 98 after the setup. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know why the aspect ratio is wrong.
So the nicest looking case on the outside, dirtiest case on the inside.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can kind of see like splits where someone tried to wipe it off with like a gross cloth or something.
Gross.
But
What the fuck is this?
But the
You
outside's
see
super
this?
clean.
Was this in the other ones? It's not.
No, it wasn't.
That might get in the way of our sound card.
Yeah, it probably will.
Okay. So this one gets interesting because we also have to take apart the DOS machine to get the sound card out of it.
For this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want a password for? Why would you have a password? Networking password.
Networking pass.
Did I say cancel?
Probably. Or okay. Either one's going to get you past it.
Cancel. Mazellian. Mazellan. 500A. Oh, interesting. This is also a 500A. Just like the E-Monster.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's super interesting.
Did that come with the E-Monster? That monitor?
Well, I don't know. It must
Was the
have.
E-Monster
Well,
designed
it
for
came
Windows
with it, at the estate sale.
Yeah, it's got the same design for Windows 95 sticker. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a...
Hey, yo, it booted.
Boom!
Booted.
Booted. Retro machine.
I don't know if we're gonna get any audio. We getting audio?
That's hard to say.
Fuck yeah, we got audio! Yeah! That's the ticket, baby.
And the second machine's like really ready to go. Wait till you get a monitor.
So Nate responded, where is it labeled soft power? Where it is labeled soft power is the power switch on that board.
Soft power?
I didn't see that anywhere.
I didn't see that anywhere either. Let's switch back to it though now that we got some info. Soft power. Is it separate? Is it on a separate line?
I don't know, maybe.
Sure didn't have anything listed like that on it. Soft power.
That one's news to
There
me.
is a soft power, it's separate. It's like 3 leads above. Nate, you did it. I didn't even look in a separate area, because that's just bonkers. Soft power. Which is good, I guess, because hard power. You don't want to fuck with that. And is the hot, where is the hot in relation to that?
I don't know. Let me see.
Is the hot the furthest pin or the closest pin?
Where is it?
Soft power right here.
Is it not on the diagram?
It wasn't. Still up though.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
I mean, that right there, that page you passed was the only one that even talks about this area.
Where are you?
Unfortunately. Up a little bit. Either way.
I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Is this it here?
Oh, to be the soft power might be somewhere separate though.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what we're doing here.
Shit, if I don't know where the soft power was.
Alright, can we search this document?
Maybe. Yes.
Advanced features soft power on and off. Soft power switch is here. Soft power.
I guess it
Is
doesn't
that
matter.
it?
It's only 2 wires, so it shouldn't matter. It's just completing a circuit, so. In fact, all of these are 2 wires.
Connecting the power source featured on the ATX case design, the switch must be hooked up before the system can be powered on. Unlike traditional baby AT designs where the power switch is located on the power supply itself. Under the following 2 conditions, you have to press and hold the switch longer than 4 seconds to power off the switch. Shortly after, okay, when the CPU hangs, fine. IDE activity LED can be here. It really doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure because it's 2 wires, you're just completing a circuit when you press the button. So it wouldn't matter which way is which. Did that have LED power on it? And that other on the other strip? On like the part that shows this whole guy?
For the hard drive?
No, for for just the power itself.
It did. I hooked everything up except for the... Yeah, I hooked it.
No, I mean on that, does it show where they
Oh, I thought you meant the other computer. LED on the same line as the reset is the reset.
But the opposite end?
Opposite? Well, it's not... Look, it's not the last one. It's like one in from the last one.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't show which one's which. No, well, hold on. Hold on. That's the turbo LED switch. Don't hook it up.
For sure.
Don't hook it up. Well, are you looking for hard drive LED?
No, power LED. Like the light that turns on when you press the power button.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Might not be on this board. I mean, there's IDE LED. Maybe that's... But I also have a hard drive LED here, too. But I have power and reset. The 2 important ones are hooked up. We can turn this thing on and reset it. But you won't know if it's on via the light.
I don't know.
To be fair, I didn't see the spot that claimed it was. Well, let's... We don't need lights to be working.
You don't think the power switch has its own light built in?
That could be too, because the case isn't for this board, so the case might be looking for a plug where the board doesn't have it. They're not destined for one another.
Hey, Nate's back.
Oh, welcome
okay,
back, welcome back.
let's dash. Let's dash. There we go.
So we're getting her wired up here. We got the reset and power figured out, but I have
That's about as close as I can get.
power LEDs here, but the manual doesn't show a spot for power LEDs. We also have HDD LEDs. HDD and power we have, but on the board, the only LED slot is turbo and IDE. So I don't know if we just need to cross, like we need to do,
right? He says.
like maybe we do hard drives on the IDE.
IDE is
Okay, HDD. That's an
Yeah.
easy one.
Keyboard lock looks like it's on the other side. It's on the same side speaker, and it's the first 4 on that one. Or
I don't have a keyboard lock.
hop back into voice chat. Or bring it
Okay.
back to voice chat. Yeah.
Now we have speaker, which we probably should just not hook up because that was just annoying on the last one.
Well,
Now the only
let's
cords,
look it up. Let's look it up for now.
the only cords I don't have right now are speaker and power LED. Everything else is hooked up so far.
All right, Nate's back.
And I'm not sure where speaker's at on this board.
Which board is that? Is that the Tech RAM one?
It's the P6B40.
Yeah, Tech RAM. That's
Okay.
Tech RAM. P6B40. Okay.
Yep, that's the board we're on.
Yeah, okay.
And
so
right now-
it has key lock on it. One of the interesting things about key lock is the first 3 pins of key lock, because it's using the old layout for AT style connectors, the first 3 pins of key lock is your power LED.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 being your positive, and 2 and 3 being negative. Or
And key lock's opposite of the turbo LED.
Oh, look, it actually says that right here. I just didn't read this one line. It says, pin 2 and 6 connect the power LED from the system case. It says pin 2 and 6 in the manual.
Yeah.
So 2 is the first pin.
Okay.
It's the first pin, and then the third pin. Is the
First and
So
third.
let me look this up real quick. It's the PB. It's the
Here, I'll send you the PDF link real quick. Here you go. This is the one I'm looking at for this board.
Is that the A4X?
It
Yeah,
should.
yeah, it is.
A4X.
It's in the link.
Okay, so I have it on
There.
1 and 3 now, but I can
There's
move
one
it if that ends
for-
up being wrong.
Okay, let's see here. Let me take a look.
And that's 1 and 3 opposite side of the reset, fully down. Yeah. Power, HDD LED,
Is that
reset,
fan actually mounted on the back side on that one?
fan?
The CPU fan. Is it on the back? Is it?
No,
That's
same
the
side
back
as the
of
other
case?
one.
It's on the front.
No, okay. Okay.
This is, I don't know
Hard
what
to see.
that's.
It is
yeah.
different looking.
Here, I'll flip it
Are
up.
they smart enough to swap?
See, look, there you go.
Socket around? Okay.
No, they want that.
So the speaker goes on the far side from where the power is. So, and it looks like
Yo, we ran into an interesting
The
issue.
power is separate. It's only there's nothing around by the power. It's way up here on its own.
okay, you know, no, we just put in the power LED.
Oh, the LED. Gotcha. Okay, backside of that.
If you go to the end of that, which would be it'd be pin 20, be 20, 18, 16, and 14. The reason why it would be 2 and 5, or
Okay, and that's why it
two
jumps 2
six is
slots on
because
the
if you
wire.
look at the layout of the pins, it's doing the numbering one direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of going straight down the row. It takes both the rows together and it goes
That's why it's
basically
19 and
towards-
20 at the bottom.
So-
I gotcha.
The last 4 on the side where the power LED is where the speaker goes, and it does not indicate which one's positive and which one's negative. So my guess would be you're going to start with positive. With if you're looking at it from the front of the board, looking down at the front of the board, you're looking at it backwards. So the way you're looking at it, it's going to be the positive pin should be the one on the right.
Okay, that's what we got.
So 4 pins from the left side.
Which is also how all the other ones are. All of the ones on that side are positive on the right.
Okay. I would do the same thing with that and try that speaker. So
Cool.
what happened with the speaker on something else?
Yo, so the speaker on the other one made this awful noise when it was trying to like do the DMI pull.
Yeah, we unplugged it. It was fine. Noise went
well,
away.
this noise was probably still there, but we had a really hard time getting that computer to boot. We went through a ton of CD-ROMs. So hold on, can you answer this question? The DVD-ROMs you can't install an operating system from them? These machines not see it?
None of the DVD-ROMs would recognize the Windows 98 disc, but the minute I put a CD-ROM in, it just booted right into 98.
No, that shouldn't generally be a problem. Usually,
Okay.
So it could
were
be
you
either
using
bad,
a burn CD
Yeah.
or were you using a legit?
It is
Burn.
It is
That's
burnt,
the one I got from you.
So it's the burn CD for the backup copy for the
Yep, for the red one.
yeah. Unfortunately, with some older DVD-ROM drives and older CD-ROM drives, both reading burned media is hit and miss. And what I've noticed is burned media burned with modern computers, even burning ISO images, tend to have more trouble being read on older computers than if you burn that same image on, say, the K62 that I sent you. If you burned that Windows 98 image from an ISO using that machine to the disk, even though you're using the same media, the drive's running at the same speed, for whatever reason, older drives tend to read those better than they do the new ones. And I don't know why. I've not been able to ascertain any reason as to why that would even be. But that is what I have encountered. It is a very weird thing. It does not make any sense to me. So if anybody has any ideas, I would love to hear what they think is causing it, because it doesn't play Crisis. Because I don't know. And it's one of those things that I just look at and I go, I don't have an answer to this, and that's weird, because usually I can figure things out or find someone who's had the same issue and has fixed it. I've not had that encounter yet with this thing.
I myself actually, anytime I
This full copy, which is 4 speed for CDs, and I still have problems.
Yeah, 4 is pretty slow too.
Yeah, depending on what I'm burning CDs for, if I have the ability to burn at single speed, I will burn at single speed, because when you burn at single speed, it's readable across the board, it seems.
Right, yeah, I agree.
But most modern drives do not support single speed burning speeds. Yes, sir.
Which side was the keyboard?
Yeah, OBS has problems with stingers again.
They've got this one first try.
I hope so. I hope so.
First try.
So we got one of them booted up, Nate.
And it's in Windows.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry. Someone came up and had a question they were asking me in the house. What were we saying?
I was just saying that we got one of them booted up and installed. We just gotta do drivers on it. Do I need to install what?
You notice you have sound.
I do have sound. Yeah.
Hold down the Windows key and press the pause break key on the keyboard to bring up your system settings.
Sure. Give me a second.
From there, we can get to the device mangler real quick and see what we got, what's actually installed, the drivers or not.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Click the device manager tab for me, please. I see the 256 RAM is showing up perfectly. That's great. Okay. So click the network adapter, see if the actual network adapter is in there. Did it identify the network adapter?
Looks like it.
Yes, it did. So what you need is you need the video card drivers. If you go under sound, you look under sound,
Yeah.
video game,
We're all
video
good.
game controllers. There's the OS64.
Cool.
So it found that. Now, if you want to install DOS compatibility, the OS64 CD you have, you're going to run that and run the install from that for Windows 95. What you're going to do is you're not going to install the drivers because the drivers for this are are newer, but it'll install all the software and stuff for you.
Okay,
And
is that the
display
one? That's the one that
adapter,
you
the driver
sent me.
for
I'll have to
display,
find
and
it.
that CD that you got.
That's the
with
one
your
that you sent me?
128 Pro. That'll have the drivers on it for that for you.
All right, so you want me to use the old one that I've had for a while, the one that I used before?
Yeah,
Okay.
that CD will have the Rage 128 Pro drivers for you. And if those are, for whatever reason, those are not working well for you, we can get new drivers off of Phil's computer lab, because he's got the last drivers that work for that, which would be 6.2 WMER, and they work really well too. Now, in the CDs I gave you that has like the utilities and stuff on it, one of the things you want to install from that is the USB driver, so you guys can use the USB sticks to transfer files back and forth. It's on the extra disc that came with the K6 too.
All right. I've got the Microsoft Plus. I got the Windows discs. I'm gonna do something.
There should also be a disc with drive. Should be labeled as like drivers or something similar.
Well, she's turning off right after she's powering up.
So this one's not booting.
It's taking power, at least.
I see the keyboard lighting up there.
Oh.
Did it go? Light honor's coming on.
I think one of the RAM sticks wasn't
Did you?
sexily seated.
Oh, she was pushing the RAM more.
Yeah, it sexified it.
Sexified it. Nice.
Oh, we have another PC.
Maybe.
Don't say maybe.
Maybe.
What kind of shenanigans is that? Oh, and
What's the screen show?
we detected primary and slave, master and slave.
I'll switch it over, Nate. Hang on.
Yeah, man, switch it over for
I'll
Nate.
switch it, man.
Come on, Nate needs to see it, man.
There it is.
We loaded some deep outs.
There it is.
Yes, you must check some error. That means the battery died on it.
It
Wait,
could
we
be.
didn't- we
It
didn't
could
look
be
at-
fresh though. It had died, right? Not like.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's a new battery, then yeah, you need to go into the BIOS settings and set
And
everything
reset
up.
it.
That'd be good.
That's what I thought.
Actually,
Yeah,
didn't
just
check.
need to
we
go into
checked
the BIOS
battery
and
level.
configure everything. Remember to set your clock, because that will cause weird, funky issues in Windows. if
Okay.
your clock
Let's
is
do
not
that
set.
first then.
In BIOS? We didn't do that for the other one, did we?
I did check it. Yeah,
oh, you
it was
did?
fine.
You set the clock? Nice. Nate,
Well,
I
yes,
don't
it's a
have
CD-ROM though,
Nate,
so you can go back to the other one now.
Nate, I don't have the disc that you're talking about.
You don't.
No. I
So
don't.
what all did I send with the machine? There was a Windows 98
Well-
disc, Windows 98 Plus.
You gotta remember that I moved into this room,
Oh, okay.
but everything
Alright.
else was together. I've got Microsoft Plus. I've got the Windows 98 disc. I've got the Creative Lab Sound Blaster, and then I found my Rage card.
Okay.
Disc. But I don't have a disc that has utilities.
All right.
Unless
so,
I've lost
I have an image I've created specifically with all the utilities and drivers and stuff for this kind of setup. AGP. It's going to be an AGP card bender. Let me pop that into my share folder.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna install these video drivers while you're doing
What's
that. I'm gonna install these video drivers while you're doing that.
Yeah. Forgive me for my machine gun typing on the keyboard here. So I have a folder specifically for you called Artyom. Just gonna pop it in there for you, okay?
I know that guy.
This one's got more RAM. Got more rounds. Get more RAM. A little faster than the other one.
Hydra video adapter easy install. Just give me drivers, man.
All right, buddy. You need to start computer with CD support, right? Because you need to do some commands and shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. Except
All right,
I've
you're up,
already,
boss.
I've already lost the.
I'll start working on machine number 3.
All right.
You can play software.
Stop for 1 second. Where's the Windows 98 disc?
It's in the other computer.
Oh, you already put it in. Okay, all right.
Cool.
I was like, I know it's like sitting on this table.
Oh,
We're gonna
dude.
scratch a case across it.
That would 100% be a me move.
Oh, okay. Because I couldn't find it. I didn't know where I set it.
We got static bags.
Look, no, Van Daren, it's always advanced graphics. The AMG, it's always advanced.
Accelerated graphics port.
Oh, it's accelerated. Never mind. I thought I had a joke there.
Alright, guys. Let's get number 3 built. Which is I already blew out. Oh, and the extra post got left on that other one, Havok, so. Worst case, I can only get blamed for one. I'm sure everyone in the world is except for me. But to be fair, once the case is on, it's not like I know.
Oh, I like keeping things together.
I don't like mounts where there's nothing mounted to. It's like an OCD thing, I guess. It's
yeah,
like
but like when you take them out, and then maybe you lose them, like that's just like, oh, this is the final thing. I'm never gonna be able to upgrade it. You know?
yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose in some ways.
And that's why I won't do cable management. Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. I don't do cable management.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, when you come here, boy, do I have a job for
Yeah.
you.
I know, I've seen the mess of cables that you live in.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let's keep these M4s. We might need more of them.
There's a whole army. There's a whole army of people just like you, Nate, that can't wait to let me know about it.
Get in there and make all your cables look like they actually should be in the right place.
They are all in the right place. Everything works.
They don't look like they're in the right place.
No,
but are.
they just don't look like an IKEA model home.
Oh, mine will never look like an IKEA, but I clean up all my cables. Where in the...
Hey,
There's got to be some joke in there about like people in cable management that's like akin to like how do you know if somebody's a vegan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
There's got to be one.
There is, but it probably wouldn't apply to me considering.
That's like those guys you see that run server farms and they like manage the thousands of Ethernet cables in like a super slick looking way.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is like we talked about this a lot on stream yesterday, but the cable management here, it really can't be done because the cables that are too short to be run nicely can't be custom created here. So I can't everything I'd have to like it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We need to get extension cables for everything.
You start throwing in extension cables, you start running into all kinds of weird issues.
Especially with
I'm not
for specific things.
especially with like USB and HDMI and signal noise and sounds and it just you start getting all kinds of weird issues with that. Cameras, yeah.
Yeah, cameras and microphones, you're screwed. If
They're
the cable's
so
not long
touchy.
enough.
Well, that's like 90% of this room.
Yeah.
You know that, right? This room is all cameras and microphones.
I'm glad. I appreciate that they label things on boards these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how little information there was on those old things?